Cybernation Uncensored.
Which book?
Update number 5 for the Fallout Asia
okay.
Homebrew supplement. Ladies
Gotcha.
and gentlemen, and everybody in between, we are officially live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I hope all of you are doing well. Apollonius is already trying to brain fuck me a little bit with cargo lampreys and fucking hagfish. I'm going to avoid those as much as possible. I'm going to have my players do their introductions. As you can see, we are currently missing one right now. Our wonderful, wonderful Raven is actually with their family this weekend, so kudos. For the rest of us, though, we are ready to go. So I'm going to let my players introduce themselves, starting with John. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I am the reason we are running a bit late this time. You can find me over on the Discord as Johnny Drop. You can find me here every Friday in the Twitch chat as other Sandman3096. And I've also got a SoundCloud over at Arxin. That's ARXIN. And tonight I will be playing Minsky, your neurotic little nurse handybot.
Thunder Thruster Handybot.
Tracy, go for it.
Hey, I'm Tracy, or StinkBomb007. You can catch me on Twitter or in the Cybernation Discord. And I am playing Show, the teenage ghoulified knife-wielding maniac. Show. I always mess it up, at least once. So, yes, the Taiwanese teenage knife-wielding maniac. Cool. So, ought to be a good session, or we'll get killed, something.
Violent Neon.
Hey, I am Violent Neon, and you can find me here every Friday as Murphy. And when not here, you can find me on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon.
All right, thank you much. And folks, I am our overseer, Capricious Nature. I've dropped all of our links down in our chat that you can see on the side of our video here. You can find all of our supplements and all of the write-ups over on cybernationuncensored.com. The Fallout Asia supplement is now on update number 5. We put out the official update last week when we had to postpone our session. So that is now live. You can check out the changes and the additions. We've got some new NPCs that you can interact with. We've got some fixes on some statted items. We've got brand new weapons, new art. There's a bunch of stuff, so check it on out. You can also find my perchance generators over on the Reddit link there. I've got a bunch, and I've seen so far that a lot of people are actually jumping on and using them, which makes me super happy. The last set that I've got, we've got our Fallout settlement generator is now at over 500 independent uses, and our Fallout Wasteland is now over 900 uses. So folks, please feel free to go on and check it out. It is a great set of tools. You can find my link tree there for Capricious Nature, and you can find me not just here, but also over on Fallout 2D20 Pacific Northwest with Darren Drader, the author of the new Kickstarter, Reign of Discordia 2nd Edition. I'm not sure if we are playing this week or not, because we have one of our players going on vacation. So we may not be playing. We might. I don't know. I'll find out soon. But yeah, I'm gonna let our wonderful Stink Palm, also known, and I'll pop up our nameplates on here. also known as Xiao. I'm going to let Xiao read through her journal entry from our last session.
Dear Diary, today has all kind of rains. First red rain, so we cooked toothy eel soup. Food tastes gooder when it tried to eat me first. Then we walk Sashuli, Murphy and Camacho say we loot a car, and them's find a bunch of canned dog food. I love canned dog food. It's super better than fresh. Murphy got stuck in the car when looking. We be all, come out, Murphy. But he stuck real bad. Bam! We kicked them car butt. Learn it, no catch me friend. Me for really friend. Then the pain rain came. Ha! I made rhyming. I learned Minsky. No hurt from pain rain or red rains. Guess it good to be metal. Rest us run into no rain place. Had to hide from rains a long time. So super boring. So we got some water rain. Now we got some water rain, and Minsky just drinks rain and makes good water. Super cool. We almost in Shuli and stopped for the sleeps. We find a teeny building that be lock. I pick at lock, and stupid lock break me bobby pin. Camacho real smart and ripper that door good. We kick them door, but learn it, no break my pin, stupid door. Diary, today was lots of fun with new friends.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I I can't stop myself from giggling during those little share things. Yeah, with our last session, they had lots of rain to contend with. They finally found some shelter at the end of the day. Small little outcropping, little monitor house that they had to brutally destroy the front door of until they realized the back door was unlocked. But they got in and they propped the door back up, and they slept through the night. And with the next morning rising up, let us jump onto our Fallout Wasteland reveals. I'll drop the link for that on here. You can find all of my generators linked up on the top. Let's see, what is our new day looking like? So as the morning slowly begins for our players, it is now officially, let's change our date and our time. It is now officially October 29th, Monday. It's almost Halloween, which sadly does not get celebrated in Taiwan. But it is 7 a.m. on Monday morning. Very windy outside. High winds are whipping around everywhere, and the dust and dirt debris coming up from the small area around the shack is quite blinding, but still tolerable. For all of our players, agility checks and ranged attacks have a +1 difficulty.
On that, did we do disease checks before going to bed?
No, I was going to have you guys roll those today.
Okay, and Murphy would have definitely appreciated Minsky's help.
Minsky, you want to give a hand?
Nah, yeah, absolutely.
Nah, fuck it. Meatbag.
Right.
All right.
So-
So yeah, go ahead and roll your what is it? Endurance medicine.
Do I roll that or does Minsky?
You
Okay, survival medicine.
endurance.
Survival endurance. Okay.
Double check on here.
Oh, damn.
Health, medical attention. Oh, endurance survival. Yeah. Okay. Good. That is a success. So that brings your duration down to 0. So your sludge lung is now gone.
Yay!
That also takes away your fatigue because you are no longer diseased. So, woo!
Yay!
Anybody else diseased? No, because our last person that was with us is no longer with us. They turned into a monster. So yeah, it looks like our party is now moderately healthy, at least in regards to the wasteland and wasteland existence. Yeah, you guys wake up. You can hear the winds howling outside of the small shack. You can hear the roof is kind of shaking with it. It's made out of this corrugated steel. The front door itself is even kind of like pushing back against the wind. But other than that, the morning seems to be well, pretty fine.
Are we down hunger and thirst?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Then, uh, if anybody's up for it, I think if we all want do we want to try to reassemble the cooking station, have breakfast before heading out?
Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
All right.
Do you have some?
It's an automatic success unless somebody wants to roll the repair intelligence.
I'm willing to roll. I mean, if it's an automatic success, we can roll, which would maybe give us a critical scary thing, but it might also give us AP, right?
Yeah. So it's up to you.
Um, sure. I'll roll if nobody else wants to.
Go for it.
Eep.
Oh,
Holy
there you
crap.
go. Yep. All right. So
You just burned all your luck today.
No shit.
you also have that crit success from your endurance check earlier. So that's 2 AP for Murphy. Congratulations. All right. So yeah, you're able to get it all set up. Everything's ready to go.
All right. As far as, so there's 3 of us that need to eat. I'll put forth a water and the cooking, and then if you and Camacho want to put forth a meaty substance, that should be enough to feed and hydrate all of us.
Yeah, I'll toss in food. We don't need to raid Camacho's food.
Okay.
You sure?
Oh,
yeah, you
Camacho's
have a
got a
lot.
shitload of food.
Yeah.
So I'll throw in. I'm thinking maybe like 2 rad rice and an iguana on a stick. Well, it's
Right.
like iguana rice soup.
Yeah. That'd be more than enough required for the 3 of you.
I think we probably only need to do one of the rice and the iguana. I think that would be sufficient for all 3 of us.
All right, let's do that.
All right.
Cool.
Somebody want to give me a survival intelligence check, please, to cook?
I wouldn't mind. I don't want to make all the
You
rolls
go for
though. I have a survival of 3 and it's tagged an intelligence of 5. Anybody got better than that?
So you have 3 and 5. All right, I
Yeah.
have 4 intelligence, but 4 survival, and survival's tagged. So I'm probably better.
So we're
I have a
actually
slightly
the
better
same.
chance of.
Yeah, you guys
What?
right.
Yeah,
I'm
because
at,
your survival is 4, mine's 3. So yeah, yours is just a teeny bit better.
Yeah.
and I'm at a 8-3, but no tag. So
Holy crap, you're at an 11. Oh my god.
So,
Technically, I think Minsky should be the one doing the cooking, but it's up to you guys.
I don't know. He doesn't have any taste buds.
This is
Yeah.
true.
but smell is such a big part of taste, and my smellers are real good.
Of course, Xiao's saying that. Xiao probably doesn't have much for taste buds left either.
Yeah, can Xiao taste or smell anything? That's a good question.
I mean, I assume that ghouls can because they don't have like a big penalty for it.
I don't see why they couldn't.
I mean, they're decomposed. That's
Well, they're not really decomposed.
They're not really decomposed. There's just over radiation that's rotting them.
pretty Yeah, rotting, exactly.
Just a little
Decomposed.
leprosy.
I mean,
It's all good.
Just a little leprosy.
semantics.
All right. Well, if you can taste and smell, that's fine. But either which way, somebody go ahead and roll me intelligence survival. It's going to be a. How many ingredients do we have?
3.
3. So it'll be a DB3.
Oh,
Which actually reminds me, I need to pull out my my wonderful for your guys' favorite dice.
I would say, why not, Xiao, if you want to cook. Minsky, would you mind helping Xiao cook?
Sure.
Thank you.
And let's watch for you guys. Yep, that's my normal MO. So I'm going to. We don't have any pluses yet, or minuses yet, do we?
Nope.
No.
Then let's go ahead and re-roll one of those.
All right.
I roll so terrible in this game.
Sometimes you roll really well. Sometimes.
Yeah, so I guess I'm not doing so hot.
All right. Hold on, Xiao. If you wouldn't mind, may I go ahead and give this a try?
It tastes just fine. All right, fine. Think you could do better.
I'm not saying that I could do better. I just think that, flavor-wise, again, because I have an American palate, and so I think it's different.
Yes, this is what I've got set up in my little notes right now. So for cooking, just to simplify the system itself, base cooking is DB0 plus 1 per ingredient that you add in. If you have a failed check, it doesn't destroy everything, but it destroys 1 ingredient.
All right, so then I'll burn an extra rice from
And
it.
we've got 2 fails right now. So we've got 2 destroyed ingredients. Vinsky, you want to come in?
I don't know. I think it needs a Tato in there. It's too
Okay,
much rice.
let's try it. Let's try it with a Tato and Minsky. Do you want to give this a shot? Maybe show both of us your culinary exquisite delights.
Maybe,
I mean, this claw wasn't just made for precise surgeries.
Okay.
Hold my cane.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Might want to use a AP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
There's a -2.
Oh yeah. So,
That's 1 success.
a critical fail, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll spend a luck then.
Okay. I'm looking at the recipes right now with their complexity. I'm going to modify that rule a little bit further. I'm going to say cooking is a DB0 plus 1 per 2 ingredients.
Okay. That feels a little better.
Failed check destroys 1.
Yeah.
All right, so
And hey, that would
okay.
be 2 successes.
That would be 2 successes. Yes. So now you guys have successfully cooked it. I'm gonna keep that. I think that's good. So DB0 plus 1 per 2 ingredients, and we'll keep that because otherwise ingredients start getting a little too difficult to nail down. They get a little nuts.
Yes, and especially depending on the size of the group.
Yep. So yeah, you guys have successfully made your food. Yourself, I'll move Camacho's stuff. hunger is full, and because you used a water for your cooking, your thirst is quenched. So you can
Yay.
move all of them up one.
Just one?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm full but hydrated. Okay, cool.
And it looks as if Minsky is still quite thirsty.
He's a thirsty boy.
He is a thirsty.
Yeah. It's on account of that thunder thruster. Brings all the robots to the yard.
And they're like, my thruster is better than yours. Damn right, my thruster is better than yours.
His thruster's better than ours. Damn right, his thruster's better than ours.
All right. Now that I have officially died a little bit inside, what would y'all like to do? You've cooked, you've eaten. It's now 8 o'clock in the morning. The wind is still howling outside. You are about 1 hour away from downtown Shuili, to your knowledge. Xiao has been there before, and since Xiao has been there before, Xiao knows that it is a safe settlement to their previous experience. What would y'all like to do?
Yeah. I guess let's get packed up and head along.
It sounds like a
We
good
try to-
idea.
We could try to forage a little bit if we wanted to on the way
Uh,
over or something. But it's kind of nasty out.
Yeah, I think we're okay right now. I think it might be more. I mean, we did kind of forage in here because the door was locked, and we found what we could in here, and I think that was pretty good. And I think at this point we should probably see about getting there.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you guys want to head on out and head down?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm actually starting up my Sirenscape because I just realized the only thing I hear is the annoying prattling of my own voice. So give me 1 second. Sirenscape Online Master Interface. Okay. So yeah, a lot of you start heading on down, and you're looking to make your way down this main path, or you can try to take a shortcut here. None of you are aware if that shortcut leads directly down into Shuili, but it is a chance that you could take. It's up to you. What would you like to do?
I have no idea, so I'm going to defer to our illustrious companion who has already been there.
Well, let's try the shortcut. I mean, I tried the other way before, and
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Well, I don't like that.
Nor do I.
All right. Due to the fact that you just said what can go wrong, I'm gonna roll on it, and that's fun. So, what I need you all to do, please give me a. Let's see, what is our check for this? It will be an athletics endurance, and it is a DV4. What could go wrong? Jayo. Jayo. Make the roll.
I would like to use one of the AP that I generated.
Okay.
It's athletics,
Yep.
endurance.
Yep. All right.
I'm gonna spend a luck and re-roll that.
Okay.
And I need to roll an extra because I used one of the AP. Sorry.
Yes. So we've got 2 successes out of 4 from Shao. We've got 0 out of 4 successes from Minsky. We've got 3 successes from Murphy with a critical failure. Do you want to spend another luck and re-roll that?
Yes, I do. I do not want...
You don't want a critical failure on an athletics endurance check?
No. Dice, you better... I mean, you've been nice to me up until, so don't... Okay, at least 3 successes and no critical, I'm okay with that.
Right. So, the question here right now is, it was a DP4, so, Shao, how many successes did you get?
I have 2.
Alright, so you will get, instead of 4, you will get 2, oh lord. Alright, so you have 2 damage that you sustained. Minsky, how many successes did you get?
None.
Alright, so that's 4 dice. So that'll be 3 damage that you sustain. And Murphy, how many did you get?
3.
3. Okay, so that's 1 dice. 2 damage. Alright, so the lot of you start going down this little side path and tripping and falling and hitting into stumps and rocks and all of this random crap all over the ground. It has been quite a fun little path heading down this completely unmarked little walking path. But the lot of you finally pull it off and make your way there. So let me draw in the little path here, and I'm going to put it in yellow so you guys can see nice and clearly.
I think I figured out why people don't take that route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again.
But yeah, you guys are a little bit worse for wear by the end of it, but not dead. So let me add in some text as some knowledge for all y'all to be using in the future. Why won't you let me edit the size of the text? Whatever. Click this one, delete DB4 path right here, boom, and our group has made their way down that path, and you are now at the foot of Shui Li. And what you see ahead of you is, it looks like this has been a settlement that's been there for quite some time. It seems pretty well established. They've got walls built out of not only wood, but also some concrete blocks, steel itself, old cars that have been piled up. There seems to be buildings inside. You can see smoke coming into the sky from the fires that they're being used inside of the settlement itself. And ahead of you, the lot of you can see this very, very large gate that looks to be made out of 2 gigantic steel slabs, and sprayed directly across it you can see the 3 letters NPP.
Do we see anything that looks like it might be a sewer or cave or any like underground entrance?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
It'll be perception survival.
Perception survival.
Man, these dice ate you today. Holy shit.
Oh, that is a tag skill. Sorry.
Alright, well, you make some AP, but you do not see any other secondary or underground entrances.
Okay. And is it, I have the choice of AP or? I think I want something positive.
You want something positive? Alright, so
Yes.
we'll take that AP back down then. So the positive that you get is that as you come up to this door, you can see somebody is standing there. Standing not in front of the gate, but kind of on a little rampart next to the gate. And they kind of sit up in their chair and they're like, "Oh, good morning!" And they seem to be shouting down to you in Mandarin.
Okay, cool. But yeah, the reason why I was looking to see if there was any like sewage or drainage or cave or anything is because you said that we were at the foot of Shwayli, so I wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything underfoot. So, good morning.
All right, what was the stats for the nuke again?
A mega shit ton.
A mega shit ton. All right, hold on. Let me see. What's the maximum number of combat dice I can drop?
No.
All right, so a nuclear mine goes off at your foot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 damage, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 radiation damage. So the whole group is now dead. I will see you all next week. Bye.
So yeah, that sounds like we've been defeated.
I'm gonna make this nuclear mine fucking real, man.
Sorry.
Dude, I mean, mini nuke launcher, Fat Man, does 21 dice, so it can get worse.
It's 21. That's not even an option on the roll.
Yeah, I know, you're gonna have to roll a few times.
Can you even? That's not even a thing.
It's 21 dice, breaking, radioactive, vicious.
Hold on 1 second. Is there even? There isn't even a way to roll that many.
Yeah, you just have to roll a bunch again and again. Me and my son were doing a test battle, and we tried out a mini at one point. It was like, how many D6s can we find?
Oh, there we go. I figured out a way how to do it.
Nice.
That's fun. Okay, cool. So yeah, no. So the person shuts down to you. Good morning. And they you respond back, and they shut down like, where are you coming in from?
Over that way. We've just been kind of wandering, and we were looking for a little bit of a respite.
Are you here to trade? Are you here to sleep? What's your business?
All of the above. And to bring for warnings of stuff we've seen that could be headed this way.
Shit. All right. Hold on a second, and you see the guy jump down from this little barricade above where the gates are at. You can see him open up a smaller door within this large metal slab ahead of you, and he gestures for you to come on in.
Okay. Right. Come along.
You guys go inside.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And Xiao has her visor down. I just don't want to deal with it 'cause it's annoying. But
No worries. So yeah, you
feels
guys.
like it's better.
Yeah, you guys get inside. You can feel that you can hear the wind still blowing around outside, but the actual structures themselves inside, you can see most of it's post-war. A lot of the buildings that were pre-war had just kind of been disassembled, rebuilt. And within this small little area, you can see that there are already quite a few people walking around at the beginning of the morning.
Wow.
So give me 1 second. Do I even have... Wow, I don't have a thing for crowds because we have not dealt with a crowd. So let's jump on to Sirenscape and see, is there anything that we can do for a... what should we call it? It's gone. Prior, no. Asylum. I don't think you guys want to be in this side. One second. Let's see what we got. I like that one. That sounds good. Okay.
That works.
Let's add that into my sound set on here. So we've got a nice little busy street. And now it's not showing up. No! Give me my element. So when I click add, it's supposed to add it to my lineup on here. I don't see it on here. Hey Rob, are you there? I'm having issues with my Sirenscape. It's not showing up. And hello, Stiletto. Welcome in, April. What's this? I'll take that. That's fine. Okay, cool. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish getting this all set. And then we will get ready to go. So my bad. Sorry for the wait.
This one actually sounds a little bit better. The other one sounded good, but it sounded a little bit more crowded.
Yeah.
This one sounds a little bit more people, but interspersed.
So let's create a new mood. Right, create mood, settlement, ambiance. Yeah. So, settlement, ambiance, it is. There we go. You guys are inside of this settlement, and inside of the settlement, as I said, you can already see people moving around. There's some fires going. You can see some chimneys putting out some smoke, very, very drifting up into the air. What do you all want to do now that you're inside the settlement?
The person who let us in, are they approaching us or?
Well, they opened up the door and they just kind of gestured you to come in. So that's what I was asking. Are you guys like coming in? You can see inside.
We go in, and I'm gonna walk over to them.
Okay.
Hey, so thank you. And what's required to gather an audience with the local leadership?
The guy looks over at you and he looks at you and says, "Well, the guy who runs security here, I guess you could call him like the mayor-ish. I mean, we don't really have a mayor. His name's Hayden. I am trying to get in contact with him for you. You said there was a problem coming. There was a threat. What's the issue?
A threat could potentially be coming, and I think I'd so have any of you, or are you aware of any weird, have you seen any weird black goo or slime?
Weird black goo.
Yeah,
Not really.
or people that look like healthy but covered in like a black. So yeah, that again, I think we need to talk to Hayden.
All right. I mean, we've been told to keep a lookout for anything coming on up acting erratic. Are you talking about those twitchy things?
What twitchy things?
The
Maybe?
stuff that's
Twitchy,
like
yeah.
twitchy, hopping around and stuff. I've seen a couple of those pass by, but nothing's come to the settlement.
Maybe.
Think more like jumpy and lurchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what
Crabby
you're
and
talking
spiky
about?
too.
Maybe. It could be. Um, but what direction is Hayden?
Well, Hayden's gonna be over. Hayden's gonna be over in the probably the shop area. I mean, that's where normally he goes to in the mornings. So, if you want to head on over there, he might show up. Either he might be there now. He might show up in a little bit. You guys can also go get something to eat if you need to. We've got a couple of traders here, so.
So we'll definitely peruse their wares, but most importantly, what does this Hayden look like? Is there anything noticeable that would help him stand out in the crowd?
Uh, yeah, he's probably the only person here with like armor.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And what was your name?
Uh, my name's Pete.
Thank you, Pete. And yeah, I start heading in the direction that he pointed, looking for somebody in armor.
So yeah, you guys continue further in, and you can see that as you walk further in, not only did they have those fairly large walls that had been set up at the external of this town, you can also see that there are some of these old school pre-war like automated turrets set up in certain areas. None of them seem to be active. They just seem to be kind of in their suspended states and off, but they seem to be set up in a couple of different areas, possibly as added security. You're not sure. But it looks as if they've set themselves up pretty well.
Okay, cool.
All right. So I've got my settlement generator up on here. I will drop that link over into our chat if anybody else is interested in generating their own Fallout settlements. You guys get further in, and you can see that there are quite a few people, as well as quite a few of these little shops and little temples scattered around the area. Shao had already come through here, and what Shao had encountered at that time was pretty much the exact same thing, minus the fact that you don't really hear too many people actively like whatchamacallit, actively making a lot of noise. Most of what you hear is just people talking. There's no heavy machinery, no heavy equipment. You don't seem to hear a blacksmith doing anything. It seems to be moderately quiet other than conversations for a settlement this size.
And so I see that thus far, there's been no reaction to Minsky being with us. As we're walking, going deeper into town, um, do I see any ghouls?
You do. There are a couple of ghouls that live in town.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure, because Xiao's visor was down, so kind of obscured, and just wanted to, before saying, hey, it's okay to prop it up or anything, make sure that there were others of that ilk so that we're all quote unquote okay.
Can I get each of you to give me a intelligence perception check, please?
Um, that's 2 stats.
Oh my lord, sorry. Uh, um, give me intelligence survival time, I guess. It's going to be a DV1. Got it. Shao definitely does not. Murphy does. Murphy, would you like to use that critical success to help out Shao so that they don't have a critical
Yes.
failure?
Yes.
Right. So as you are all walking here into town, the one thing that you do notice is that most of the people that you have passed all look pretty young. Most of them look like they are in their 30s, 20s, or even teens. Most of them do not look to be older residents, and most of them do not look to be like any children. You don't see any kids there, and you also don't really see anybody that looks very old. Murphy, how old is your PC?
Um, I would say 37-ish.
Yeah, most of them, actually, just about everybody there looks like they're younger than
Right.
So that's what you all notice as you're going through, and Minsky additionally notices, because this is a DB1, it gets dropped down to a DB0 because it's a perception check. Minsky also notices that most of the people that are walking around, they don't seem to be carrying anything along the lines of like conventional weapons. What they seem to be carrying instead are assorted instruments that have been painted and have been customized to act as weapons. Minsky, you've noticed that somebody or several people have walked by with guitars that look like they have been turned into literal axes. You have seen a couple of people with things like flutes that look like they've been turned into daggers or small spears. But it looks as if they are musical instruments that have been turned into weapons.
Hey, um, so this place is fucking weird.
Only a lot.
That dude's got a flute spear.
And a what?
A flute spear. I mean, think of the structural integrity. There we go. Of a flute. It's completely impractical.
Completely. And also, have you noticed
Yeah,
that
that
nobody
pink
here
guitar
is?
is pretty nice.
Have you noticed that nobody here's older than me?
Well, you are
I
pretty
mean, not
old.
many people are they?
Rude.
Minsky, you would know at the camp that you had previously lived at up in the mountains. Yes, there are quite a few people that are older. A lot of those that are pre-war would way over age Murphy.
Yep. Minsky was doing what meatbags call a sick burn.
Oh, okay, a sick burn. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of you are moving into town, and you continue going through, and you see, as I mentioned before, there are lots of these post-war buildings that seem to be built up. You see a lot of these people passing by that all seem to be fairly young. You see folks that are carrying unconventional weapons that look as if they're made out of instruments. And by the time you finally get down that main road, you can see what looks to be kind of a town square-ish area. Seems to be an open park, and within this open park, you can see people setting up what look to be vending stalls. And amidst those that are there, you do not see anybody in heavy armor.
Nobody in heavy armor. I'm going to let's stay close. Let's stay within eyesight of each other. and kind of start perusing a little, but also keeping a lookout for a guy in armor. And if you see him, get me. If there's something that you want to buy, also come get me, because I'm pretty good at negotiating prices.
On here, local economy. Any goods or services are actively available. It seems as if a couple of different trading caravans have set up here at this location. There are multiple different merchants and traders in the area. There is high possibility for high rarity items if you are looking for them. When it comes to foraging in the area, it would be virtually impossible because the place is actively being used and monitored, but there is a decent amount of sales stalls. So if any of you are interested in purchases or sales, what would you be looking for?
I would probably like to get a hold of maybe a javelin. There's probably something else.
There is a trader there named Taylor, and they have a set of weapons, most of them melee, as well as some oddities and valuables, and they have set up a stall.
Yeah, I would like to go check out the melee weapons and etc.
Right. You head on over, and Taylor kind of greets you, and he says, "Oh, can I help you, ma'am?"
Yeah, I wanted to look at your sharp doodads and such. You got any javelins around?
A javelin? Yeah, yeah. Kind of an odd thing for somebody your size to be looking for. Javelins are pretty big. Are you sure you don't want something else?
Well, they fly pretty far. But further than my knives.
Well, yeah. All right. And he starts going through his stock. So let me pull up javelins, because this is in the core rulebook. The one that we have that is separate is spears.
Mm-hmm. Javelin, at least currently, the only thrown weapon that has medium range.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Where is it?
It's on page 119.
There we go. Thank you. And he says, "Yeah, I got a couple of them here. Let me roll. Let's see. I got 4 of them here in stock. They'd be about 12 caps each."
Was there stuff that the others wanted? Do we want to do each transaction separate, or we want to? I have some stuff to trade, but I'm not sure that it's good stuff for him. Like I have a dose of Calmex I can trade out.
And are you going to come get Murphy to help barter, or?
I should get Murphy. Yeah, I'll get Murphy.
So Murphy, you're there with Shao.
What are you looking for, Shao?
These javelins over here, they're nice and clean.
Oh, hello, sir. What's your name?
Second, I'm Taylor, and is this young girl with you?
Yes.
All right.
She's a compatriot of mine.
She seems to be looking for javelins, like throwing javelins. I'm not
Yeah,
sure somebody her size can really handle something like that, but I'll
trust me, she can.
I'll sell if you got the caps. They're 12 apiece.
Well, based on just looking at these, that seems like a great price for the average person. However, this young lady has a very fine throwing arm, and there's a little bit of subtle strength there. And realistically, I don't think we could pay more than 8 caps per.
Go ahead and roll barter.
Okay. And
I did
in
an opposed roll.
yep,
Let's see, what do you have? A 9
You have
and
some
an
minuses
8.
if you want to get another success out of that.
uh, well,
Something.
when I make a barter or speech test as part of an opposed test, I may re-roll 1d20.
We actually tied, so go ahead and re-roll 1d20.
Okay, and I will take a negative on that re-roll.
Okay. It's -2s in chat. One from Dash, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Stall owner hands over a javelin missile launcher. Oh my god. Yeah, you beat them, and
Oh, yeah.
he says, I can part with them for 8. I'll part with them for 8 if you purchase all 4.
All 4. All right. Well,
Real quick, how much is a Colmex worth?
so Colmex is worth 100.
What?
But, I think I have something that he might like better. And I go,
Yeah.
if you can throw in a throwing knife or 2, I'll give you this. I slap a frag grenade on the table.
How much does that cost?
That's
What's
worth
the value
90
of that?
and
That's 50
It's 90.
caps.
Oh, that's 50 caps? Okay.
no, it's 90 in Asia.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at all of the normal stats on here. Yeah, in Asia, Fallout Asia, it is 90 caps for a frag grenade or a frag mine.
Now, hold on, but there's what else? So besides these throwing weapon, do you only have melee weapons? What other type of weaponry do you have? Do you have ammo of any variety?
Yeah, I got melee weapons. I've got thrown weapons. I've got some bits and bobs over here. I've got a little bit of ammo. If you need some ammo, although I think they probably have some better like guns if you're looking for guns. I don't really handle those very much. But I'd
Do you have
love
any
to
10
get that
millimeter
grenade
rounds?
off of you.
Do you have any
What
10
bits and
millimeter
bobs?
rounds?
Oh,
I don't have any 10mm rounds. No.
Okay.
They
what
might
bits and
though.
bobs you got?
Yeah,
Bits
what
and
else?
bobs.
Yeah.
So for bits and bobs, they have an integrated boiler, which Minsky already has. They have a pile of bobby pins. They have a lantern. And they have
How
a deluxe toolkit.
um how much is the deluxe out of character? How much is the deluxe toolkit worth? And the bobby pins?
Deluxe toolkit is worth 150 caps. Bobby pins are
Okay.
1 cap each.
Bobby, and how many are in their pile?
As many as you want to purchase.
Okay. Um, so we're putting down the grenade launch. We're putting down the
Grenade.
grenade.
You can still
The
get
grenade
caps
is
back
90.
for the trade. I can give you caps.
Yeah.
So you don't have to purchase anything extra. If you just want the javelins, and you trade it for the hand grenade, then I would give you caps. Just
Uh,
like in the game.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But we don't have
uh,
any toolkits right now, and I think it would be good for us to get a toolkit. Um,
yeah. So Xiao is uninterested in tools, but if you're interested in it, then like she'd probably help you out because you're a friend, and
yeah.
she hasn't had any friends in a long time.
Okay. Um,
If you pop down the Polmex and the whatchamacallit, and
Yeah,
the
the grenade.
grenade, he would trade that for the deluxe toolkit, the 4 javelins.
and how many credits back? How many caps back?
None.
I mean, that'd be pretty fair.
Yep. Oh wait, no.
No. That is
18
the.
caps. You'd get 18 caps back.
All right. Tell you what. Palmex, grenade, toolkit, 4 javelins, and let's make it an even 25 caps back.
You already did your barter, so
Okay. 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 So fair. All right. So 18 caps, you said.
18 caps. Yep.
All right. Um. All right.
Sure, I'll put it in the call next if you want those tools.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
All right, so there
Oh,
you
this
go.
guy's taking drugs?
No, we're selling the drugs so that we can get
Yeah,
resourceful.
taking drugs is a form of payment.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
it's trade-based economy, so yes.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through to the front.
Oh, yeah. Well, are you wanting to buy anything from this vendor, or is there another vendor where you would like items from that I could help you negotiate for?
Yeah, there are other vendors in the area.
Well, if you could help me find a robot repair kit.
Ah, yes, sir. Do you know of any vendors here who may have a robot repair kit?
Well, there's a mechanic over there, and then there's the folks that handle the guns are over there as well. I don't
And
really
is there
have much
anybody
of
that
that.
has armor?
Let's see. No,
Okay.
not that it's there.
All right. Then, shall we shall we venture to the mechanic to see what wares we might be able to acquire for you, Minsky?
Yeah. You're talking kind of funny lately. Very fancy. I like it.
We're among people that I have to talk this way to sweeten deals and negotiate stuff so that we are able to get the prices that are in our favor.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Exactly.
Let's go.
They would not be anti-disestablishmentarianists. These guys are disestablishmentarianists, but close.
All right. And even if we aren't able to get the robot, we at least have these tools now, which could be used to help if we need to.
So
Might help you. I don't know what they are.
You have 4 javelins.
They won't help me much either.
You need to make sure to remove the Colmex and remove the frag grenade, and you can add
Yep.
18 caps to your inventory.
18. All right. Cool. I have updated it.
Unless those 18 caps go to Murphy, I don't know.
No, everything came from, so I wouldn't have taken any of the caps, and because they're giving me the toolkit. And what's the toolkit? It's what is it and how
Deluxe
much?
toolkit.
Deluxe.
The Lux Toolkit, it's going to weigh 20 pounds.
Yeah, it's 20 pounds, rarity 3, cost 150. It reduces the difficulty of repair tests by 1.
Oh, that is heavy.
And useful.
But you can use it like a crafting table when you don't have one.
Yep.
Yeah, but okay, we'll hold on to it. But yeah, that
Are
might
you
get
putting
that
that
might.
on yours?
Yeah, I put it on mine for now. It's probably going to get strapped to Camacho's wheelchair.
All right. So you guys head on over to the mechanic.
Yep.
So there is somebody there who is a mechanic, and you can see that the lady who is there, she is very very clearly working on some. Second. She is working on customizing, I guess, some melee weapons. You can see that what is on her table right now is what used to be most likely a acoustic guitar, and with inside of this acoustic guitar, you can see that she is adding some new mechanical elements to it. And she looks up to you and says, "Hey, how can I help you?"
Good morning, Miss
Finley. You can call me Finn.
Finley. Finn, is it okay if we call you Finn?
Yeah.
Wonderful. What my colleague here is a robot, and we're in need of a repair kit for him. Would you perchance have one?
Robot repair kits. Robot repair kits. Let me check. Hold on. And you see her go through her items. Let me find this. Robot repair kit. Give me one more second. Sorry. Because I need to roll on that one. Yeah, I got one of them here. We've used up most of ours, but I got one left.
Okay. And how much?
It's gonna be 50 caps.
All right. And Minsky, do you have any chemicals that would be?
This do the trick? And he slides over a mentat.
And how much, like out of character, how much is that?
I'm
50.
pulling that up right now.
That's 50.
Mentats are 50. Yes,
That would be an even trade right now.
it would be an even trade.
Right. Do you have any bobby pins?
I mean, I don't know why you'd need a bobby pin. I check over with Taylor. He's got the little bits and bobs. I don't really deal with bobby pins. I mean, what are you trying to use bobby pins for? You don't have that much.
One of our other colleagues.
All right. Are you trying to
And
pick locks?
I have a little bit. Sometimes I have to keep it in place under this helmet. But I digress. What other wares do you perchance have?
Well, that's why I was asking if are you trying to pick locks with these?
I'm not. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna
You
say I
have a
bought a
weapon?
lockpick kit if you needed one of those, but all
And
right.
how
If
much
you're
is
not,
that?
well, you said you're not picking any locks, so
I'm not, but one of my colleagues may require one of those for their benefit. And how much would it be?
it's 175 caps.
175. Minsky, do you have any other medicines? Or wait, tell you what, the Colmex is 100.
We already sold our.
Yeah, you
my
already
comments.
sold the Colmex with the frag
We
grenade.
already sold a Colmex, but the
Oh,
Colmex is 100,
Yeah. You tag
And-
sneak also.
and the Mendat. All right. So if you would be willing, would you be willing to provide the lockpick kit and the repair kit for the Colmex, or for the Mendat and a Colmex?
It's a little too low for me. It's 175 for the lockpick kit, and the repair
Yeah.
kit's 50.
And
All right.
Murphy, here.
Yeah.
And I slip my my dose of buff out in your hand.
And how much is that?
It's like 45.
Okay. So and I'll include that. Does that sweeten it to make it about even?
Hold on 1 second. There are so many things that use buff out. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had 2 buff outs,
Well,
or you can just pay the caps difference, 30 caps.
how many caps do I have? Where are my caps?
Hey Zach, we got a pointless and random from April.
Wunderbar. Okay. I'll have to add
I don't
that
think
in.
I have.
Stiletto Assassin. Payback! It's payback on my players, it's not payback on me. I mean, a bag of something pointless and random. My lord.
Am I missing where caps are listed on the sheet? Do you
Caps?
typically start with any caps?
You do. You start with
items?
wealth. Yeah. So it,
Items, it's top left.
Under items, top left. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. All right, I see my caps now. Okay.
yeah, you got caps.
If you were willing to do the one Calmex, buff out, and Mendat and 15 caps, I think that should be sufficient.
Go ahead and roll your barter because you're still underpanned.
I know. And I will re-roll. That failed.
Ooh. All right, so
Okay, so I have one.
Nope. She looks at you. She's like, "You're still short 15 caps. It's
Okay,
30
so
difference."
how much? 30 difference?
Yeah.
All right. If it's 30 difference, I'll tell you what. Just because of the inconvenience of going back and forth, here's one more buff out. The
45.
buff out
So
was 40.
that'll be 15 back to you.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. Sure. I'll take it. That's you guys are carrying around a lot of chems. I hope you're not. Any of those bastards up in the mountains. But all right. Hold on one second. You see her pull out, and because of the pointless and random that we have here, you can see her pull out what looks to be a head of one of the whatchamacallit. God, what are those called again? One more time. Why is my brain going so stupid? The head of a Hermes bot. You can see her pull up the head of a Hermes bot, and she kind of pops it open on the top. She reaches in, starts counting out the caps for you. Seems as if she's using this Hermes bot as her little lockbox.
That's really cute.
Minsky clutches at his non-existent pearls.
Hey, no need to get all stressed. He's my lockbox, and you see the thing's light pop on, and it says, "Hello, your current storage is," and she says, "No, he's my lockbox. I'm not one of those crazy people. He's just my precious lockbox, and he helps me keep count. I'm not very good with the numbers. I'm good with banging stuff." And so she continues.
Crazy.
Okay.
Nothing.
Bye now.
But thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Alright, so you've got 15 caps. You've got that lockpick set. And she says, "You too." And you see the little head on the Hermes bot. It says, "Have a wonderful day, strangers."
And as we're walking away, I hand the lockpick set to Xiao.
Thank you. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, so you have a full lockpick set. So for the lockpick set, that's going to be it reduces all lockpick checks by 1.
And gonna take another look around for Armored Boy.
Yes, and actually, because this is perfect timing, Cybernation Uncensored, Rob, just popped it in. NPC enters the scene. You see a man walking into this area, and he seems to be hilariously short, but is very, very well armored. You can see that he is wearing what looks to be a set of full metal armor, or ballistic armor. He seems to be walking around maybe about 1.25 meters tall, so about a little bit around 5 feet tall. Very short,
Okay.
but armored, solid metal, like crazy. And you can see him walking into the vending area, and you see him looking around. He starts checking in with folks, and he's talking with them, and they're laughing, they're giggling.
As he finishes with one before he heads to the next one, so I'm not interrupting anything, I will approach.
Hold on one second. Let me clear out. We've got our pointless and random, and we've got our NPC popping in. So yeah, you walk over, and he looks over at you, and he says, "Hi, can I help you? I've never seen you
good morning.
before."
No, we just got into town this morning, and it's Mr. Hayden, correct?
Yeah.
Hey, the gentleman at the front door, Pepe,
Pete.
Pete, thank you. He said that you were kind of the person in charge here, and we are traveling, and we're heading away from the mountains, and we just wanted to make aware that we saw some pretty horrific things in the mountains, and wanted to bring your attention to the fact that it may or may not be headed this way, but to be on the lookout.
Mr. Murphy,
Yes.
are we supposed to introduce ourselves?
Yes, I apologize. Forgive me. My name is Murphy. This is Minsky. This is Xiao, and this is Camacho.
Good.
And we are new to your city today, and we've already perused
You're
the
as
wares.
tall as me.
He looks at Xiao kind of uncomfortably, like, yeah, I'm about your height. I need you to understand, I'm not the leader here. We're more of an anarcho-syndicalist commune. We take turns acting as a sort of executive officer for the week, but all the decisions of that officer have to be ratified by a special bi-weekly meeting. And when we do have that, we do have a simple majority vote in the case of purely internal affairs. And when we do have a major issue, it has to be a 2/3 majority in case of, well, external affairs or dealing with any major issues. But yeah, I'm not really the leader. I'm just kind of in that position right now.
You're in that position right now.
So
Correct?
right now, you're the leader?
No, I'm simply a representative of our
Leaders, the representative of this community as a spokesperson for people to interact with.
Yes, I'm kind of the executive officer just for this week.
Okay, so the leader.
I'm not the leader. We don't really.
No. Right, you're not the leader. Got it. Guys, he's totally the leader. He's describing a leader.
Wait, is he?
We'll discuss this.
Not the leader.
We'll discuss this more later, Minsky.
It sounds
We
like
got
he's
it.
just a chief executive.
Right.
Not a chief executive. I'm just an
we're getting
executive
away from the fact.
officer, and we do our weekly and our bi-weekly meetings. We have to
The
have
bottom
the
line is you are who we are to talk to right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I would assume.
So with that, my colleagues, before they found me, had discovered this unexploded ordnance that had a chemical in it that seemed almost sentient. It was a black viscous material that if it was touched or interacted with, became absorbed into the person and turned them into some mindless flesh-eating thing.
And you see this very short man reach his hand up and just kind of put it over your mouth. Just shh. Come with me. Come.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay.
Shh. Let's go.
Okay.
And you see him kind of looking around, making sure that nobody else was listening, and he starts with his very short gait, starts walking out of the area over towards a smaller little house that is off of the side of this trading area. And he looks over at you and he says, "Oh, okay. I'm trying not to start a panic because we've already had, well, 3 of these attacks.
So it's already here.
It's not here because we got rid of them. That shit is insidious, and it is a pain in the butt to get rid of, but we got rid of it.
How did you?
Well, I mean, what's the only response to fascist communist bullshit? You burn it. So we burned them.
So burning it was able to make it. Burning it killed it.
Well, that's what you do with anything that's fascist and communist. I mean, this is clearly coming from the CCP. They're trying to wipe us out. They've been going after us ever since Freddy. That's.
Where did you burn them?
Up in the mountains. Don't do it near the village, because that smoke, oof, it is not good for you.
I mean, he's making a lot of sense. I mean, that's what they taught us in school.
But we don't. So did you see that burning it definitively killed it and stopped it from spreading?
Well, have you've tried killing this stuff before, right?
From what I understand, my colleagues did, and they were able to put the people down that were infected by it, but they later got back up.
Yeah, you don't put them down because they always get back up. You gotta burn it.
Okay. But,
Nothing could ever keep them down.
but fire does keep it down,
Well,
or does it just delay it?
you can use a whiskey drink. You can use a vodka drink. You could use gasoline. But you can keep them down as long as you burn them.
But they will get back up.
They will not get back up. You can go check the pile that we've got up on the side of the mountain, but oh my god, that stench is horrendous, and I don't think anything will ever grow there again.
Okay.
Fucking commies ruining everything. Just like that
By the by-
stupid... And you start hearing him mumbling off about something else completely different.
By the by, what does
I'm like,
NPP stand
yes,
for?
those commies are pains.
Thank you. And he gives
Yeah,
he goes for a high five. Alright, so, sorry, what was your question?
What does NPP stand for?
Well, our former leader, before we went full anarcho-syndicalist commune, where we have a executive officer for the week, and then we have our weekly committees, and then our bi-weekly committees for internal and external affairs. Prior to that, we had our old leader. Our old leader, named our group. We're the new power party.
New Power Party. Okay. And is that just here, or is it in other communities as well?
There might be people in other communities. I don't know. It's been our leader hasn't been seen since the bombs dropped. The fucking commies. They got him. I'm guessing. I don't know, but we're carrying on his rock and roll spirit.
Because they hate our freedom.
Commies hate any freedom.
I know.
Okay.
That's what Mama always said.
Your mom is very smart. Did she always make sure you stayed hydrated too?
Oh yes, yes.
Good.
Especially if you're sick, you got to drink lots of water.
But yeah, our former leader, Jason, he disappeared a long time ago. We're guessing it's the commies. I mean, that's why they're shooting these fucking rockets over here. They've got that stupid writing on the side of it, that simplified garbage. I don't even know what they're up to, but they're coming after us again.
Okay. Is there...
Wait,
What
you've seen one of the missiles
other-
up close?
They're not really missiles. I mean, your compatriot
You know what I
here
mean,
called
sir.
ordnance. I mean, it's like a capsule. It's not really a missile.
The projectile that made contact with the ground,
Yes.
not leader guy.
I'm the acting
I know.
executive officer for the week.
And bi-weekly, yes, thank you. But
Right.
you've seen the delivery service up close.
Communist delivery service, always the worst, right? And he gives a shout,
Hey.
another high
Oh,
five.
yeah. High five.
So,
So there's more than one. We have no idea where all of the other ones dropped, and it's spreading from multiple locations at once.
Yeah,
We're fucked, guys.
there was one down south of here. That's why we have that big metal gate. The one, I'm guessing you guys came in from the east or the north, or did you come in from the south gate? Huge metal gate, solid steel.
No, you're probably going to want another gate northways.
yeah.
What you guys did?
We came in from the south
whole-
one, but we came in from the south, but we've been kind of heading south. We were northerly. We were up in the mountains.
Yeah, that's where we've been burning them. That's
Well, we didn't see any burningness as we were coming through, but is there are there any secrets about this area that you wouldn't tell normal people, but you feel that you could probably tell us? And do I need to make a speech check?
yeah. Go ahead and make a speech check.
Okay.
Oh man, I am on fire today. I'm so sorry. I beat you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Okay.
Can I attempt to assist with my anti-communism?
Yeah.
You totally can. I will re-roll.
I mean, I'm terrible at this stuff, but speech and one dice.
Well, cargo lamprey would totally help put out the fire.
Oh my God.
If I can take a -2, I will, but it might be mine. No, I popped that.
Okay.
I had a 4 target number.
Yeah. So there was a. You can't kill the black goo. You can kill commies. You can't kill bureaucracy. I'm gonna have to delete that now. So your statement got auto modded because it said kill the black.
That's
Yeah, so I permitted it this
I was
time,
like,
and then I
what?
immediately removed the permission. Yeah. Antoine DE, safety first. Be careful.
no, that totally makes sense now. I was wondering what?
Why did it get auto modded? What's wrong with the black
Yeah.
goo?
I thought I was complaining because I was talking about commies.
No,
Damn commies.
commies.
Keep
So
canceling me.
he looks at you. He's like, I mean, there's not really any detail I can give you in the area. We're pretty open here.
Okay.
In the south area of the town, and I'll pick it on here. That's where we've got a lot of our defenses, because that's where we're worried about the fucking infected coming through. Center of the town, this is where we got most of the people. This is like residents and sales, because we do some trade. There's a bridge that crosses the river. That's why we've got all of our stuff set up here. And there's a road going out to the north. We don't have any big gates up there because we get a lot of trade coming in through the north. So, I mean, nothing really new I can tell you.
So if one was to be heading away from that black goo and its direction, through the north gate would be where we'd want to go.
Yeah, we've had a couple of people leave too. We only got about 250 people left here in town. We used to have over 400. A lot of people left because
Okay.
the last attack really messed stuff up. Even our farm got wrecked. But yeah, if
Okay.
you're looking to get away, you're looking for somewhere a little bit safer. I would recommend heading north. Just
Okay.
make sure you're
It,
careful.
is that where the older and younger people went?
Older and younger people,
Yeah.
probably. I mean, there aren't that
Because I
many
noticed that
kids.
everybody here seems younger than me, which is kind of young, and I didn't really see anybody like under a certain age. So,
Well, when it comes to older folks, I mean, they usually don't roll with our politics very well, if you know what I mean. And
fair.
it's been kind of difficult to really have kids since the bombs dropped, so we don't really have kids around.
Okay.
And what's with the DIY weapons?
It's an honor of Jason.
Okay.
Our
You do know
former
that
leader.
you do know that some of those weapons are fairly impractical and they could be made more efficient and more productive for the means of what they're supposed to be for, correct?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it keeps us safe.
Okay.
I mean, most people here don't really like guns, because
Fair.
guns are what got us into this mess in the first place. Fucking crazy bastards, fascists and commies shooting at each other led to all the bombs getting dropped. So, prefer to keep
Fair.
things
But
simple.
I just mean like the spear flute.
I spear flute.
Yeah, like
You
we
do
saw.
know that if you puncture somebody and you have an open reservoir, it literally lets them bleed out, right? It kills people a lot faster than if you just stab somebody.
Yes, but the
That's assuming you're going to
structural.
leave the weapon in them.
Yeah,
That's what it's
yeah.
Otherwise, it's no
for.
different than a regular spear. So
You,
you rummaged up a flute as a one-time stabbing utensil?
no, you take it out when you're done. You clean it off, and then you sing song.
But you could just use a spear.
We have those too. It looks like the young one here already bought a couple of them.
Gee, I
Yep.
got javelin.
Same thing to me. I mean, I'm not
I think you're-
I'm not a weapons expert. I'm just the acting executive officer for the week. Next week it's going to be somebody else. They're the ones that get to wear the armor.
All right. So with that, you said that there used to be 400 people here, over 400 people, but now there's close to 250. So does that mean that there are a fair amount of unoccupied residencies?
No, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people left. We had to burn down a couple of the, well, not a couple, a lot of the houses down in the south.
Okay, so all of the houses currently are occupied.
Most of them, I mean, you might be able to find residency here, but I mean, unless you agree to be a member of the biweekly council, then residency really isn't open.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us and get us caught up. And I am relieved to hear that you're aware of and taking measures to stop the spread of the ick. And that, hey, at least now we know that fire seems to definitively stop it. Yeah, and we'll let you get back to your day.
Thanks for stopping by. It's I wouldn't say it's been a pleasure because this is kind of a depressing issue to have to be talking. But thanks for
Yeah,
coming into town. Thanks for sharing what you know. Yeah, the stay out of the mountains.
yep.
Stay out of the south. And keep an eye out for those fucking commies. They do not know what democracy is. They never will.
Will do.
They
And
never
if
will.
for
And
sure.
yeah, he gives you a kind of a half-hearted salute. He makes his way back on over to the shop area.
Bye, leader.
I'm not a leader. I'm an executive.
Go.
And you see him. You're sorry, not to see. You hear him yelling out about executive officers as he's walking away.
I
So
think he was actually an executive officer, not a leader.
semantics,
Oh,
it's
dude.
okay. So do we want to see about holing up here for the night, or go ahead and head out that north gate and continue getting further away from the ick?
I mean, it's pretty early.
Yeah, it's 10 a.m.
Yeah,
Actually, no, you guys have talked and you've traded and you've gone to the town. It's 11 a.m., but it's still a.m.
yeah. Again,
Do we know? Do we know if there's anything that Camacho would have wanted from here?
I have no idea,
Uh,
honestly.
yeah.
So I feel like we should grab something, but I'm not sure what they would want.
Uh, Looking for robot legs.
Yeah, we should go look for robot legs.
Yeah, shall we go back to the mechanic and see if they have any robot legs that we could maybe do something with?
Sure, sure. We have a toolkit now.
We do. All right. Yeah, we'll go and I don't remember their name.
Finn, they told you to call them Finn.
Finn, yeah. That's right. We'll head back over to Finn.
All right. When you head back over, because a little bit of time has passed, you can see that even more of those little shops have set up. You see some folks coming in with what look like Brahmin that are traders coming on in over the bridge, and you still see Finn there working on modifying one of these weapons, this acoustic guitar. She looks up. She says, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, Finn. Out of curiosity, as you can see, my compatriot here is missing their lower half. Do you have any components that could be used to maybe make some legs for them?
I mean, we could make some prosthetics, but if you're looking for robot parts, uh, my little vault here is one of the few that are left here in town.
Okay, so, um,
Well, other than and she points over at Minsky. Robots are a hot commodity. Lots of old tech in them, so.
fire. Okay,
I knew there was
but
something wrong with her.
What? I'm not judging.
all right. So,
You're missed away from me.
She looks down. She is not wearing any protective gear on her hands whatsoever, and she's like, "I'm not wearing mitts."
let's, yeah, let's see about at minimum. Let's see what we could do to get some prosthetics together, even though she wouldn't be able to necessarily walk or be outside the wheelchair. We could at least give the aesthetics of legs instead of these stumps. Um, would would we be able to commission you to assist in the creation thereof?
Possibly. And hold on one second. I need to interrupt really quick as GM. 1 second. Yes, Australis. That's actually what we had discussed in the past. We're about 2 hours in. What I was going to suggest is there anything else that you would like to do here in town? Because Camacho would probably want to be involved in this transaction, which would be next week. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do here in town other than this? Otherwise, we can actually end our session, and then when we come back in, we can pick back up here, and Camacho can discuss this.
Yeah. So let us we're going to come back. We'll circle back with you, but real quick, I have one other thing that I want to do, and I pull everybody aside and I'm like, okay, do we want to see if any of these traders are heading out of town through the north gate that would like? We could maybe find a profession as security and get
I have the
paid
armor.
for escorting them.
Minsky's buzzer starts whirring up.
Yeah.
I've always
Okay.
wanted to be a hired hand.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I point to
Let's.
the spot on my armor where it says like Chief of Security.
Yeah.
I took it
That's
from Chief.
perfect. All right.
Should say executive of security.
So yeah, then that's what I would start wandering around to the different traders that have shown up and be asking around to see who's going to be heading out of town a little bit later that would like to pay for security.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 moment, sorry. So you walk up and you can see somebody who has a Brahmin. It's a thinner guy, dressed kind of raggedy. He seems to be one of the few people who doesn't have any protection around him, unlike most of the other traders that have come across the bridge or come in through the north gate. And he looks over at all of you and says, "Oh, hello, adventurers."
Why, hello. We're fairly new. We just got into town today, and it looks like you did as well. We don't see that you have anybody. Did you have security coming in, or are they no longer here, or?
I actually don't have any security. I'm just a humble garlic farmer. My name's Greg,
Hi, Greg.
and
And
I don't normally have any security, but with the way things are looking with the bandits and all of that crazy stuff going on, I might need protection.
well, we
Greg,
we have one thing that we need to get.
State protection.
We have one of our compatriots. We have one more thing that we want to take care of, and it's going to maybe take a little bit today to get that taken care of. But if you're looking to head out towards the later afternoon or evening, or once we have that repaired, we might be for sale. Is there what type of price would you be willing to pay?
Be able to pay you in garlic. It's the healthiest of the foods. Keeps me nice and strong, and you can see him kind of
Murph,
flex.
I'm sure we'll find another one.
I don't know, that garlic smells pretty good.
It is fresh.
Yeah, it smells delightful, which is more torture to me than you could imagine.
Oh, this poor one probably can't eat, can he?
No.
He doesn't use-
But you could only
Sometimes
pay with
He
when
doesn't
garlic.
no one's
like-
watching, I grind foods into my sense perceptors.
He
I
drinks
could
more than anybody else I know.
Yeah, takes in all that water and then he just pisses it all out. Um, I could spare a couple of caps if you're able to give me a hand on the way north. Yeah.
By just as security, or are you talking about an extra type of hand?
Well, a lot of the garlic that I farm is wild garlic. So if you could help me pick out some garlic as we are going up the trails, that would be great, and I would gladly pay some extra caps for each piece that you get.
And how many caps per piece?
Hold on a second. Garlic does not actually exist in game, so I'm going to find the closest comparison. Hold on. If anybody understands the reference, you are absolutely awesome. If you don't understand the reference, please go look up Viva La Dirt League. I can give an extra 2 caps for each full head of garlic that you find along the way north.
I would say if you're willing to do 3 caps per head, we would be amenable to that, as long as we also got to keep any salvage that we found along the way, making sure that you had a safe travel.
Salvage, more than ready, or more than welcome. I'm not very good with salvage. And go ahead and roll speech check for
The barter.
barter. Yeah. Wow, man, I am wrecking shit up. I got
And
an
hold on.
11.
Give me one. I get a reroll.
Yeah. Hopefully the 11 goes lower.
Well, barter. 1. Submit.
8, 9, 10, 11. We are tied.
So-
if you can use 2 minus 2s, that 3 will go to a 1.
Yeah, if there are 2 minus 2s, I'll use them.
Let me double check. I believe we do still have 2 minus 2s. We do! 1 from Stink Palm and 1 from Stink Palm. Thanks, Stink
Yay.
Palm. So
I
yeah,
thought there might be something there.
Greg perks up. He's like, in fact, I can do 3 caps a piece.
Okay.
Awesome. I have a shovel.
Min-
And I can
Minsky-
pay you in garlic.
So you would be paying us in garlic, not in caps.
I'll pay you for the protection in garlic. I'll pay for your garlic in caps.
Murphy, this town is so fucking weird.
You're not wrong.
I don't see what's wrong with the place.
You're young, you'll get there.
I would say, are you all in agreement with this?
Mm-hmm, sure.
Sure. I have a shovel. I get to take garlic.
Okay, then I would say we're on board.
All right, I'll be leaving tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Do any of you know where you can lodge around here?
Not as
Basically
of
nowhere?
yet.
You can actually find lodgings near the North Gate, over by the railroad tracks. They have a couple of old stops there that they've turned into some sleeping quarters for strangers.
Perfect.
Or you could sign up for the board.
Or you could sign up for the board and join the bi-weekly decision council and possibly take place in the executive council, but I don't like making big decisions like this. It just sounds a little bit too dangerous to me. I'd rather simply farm some garlic.
Yeah. All right. And so we will see you tomorrow morning, and we're going to go see if we can establish some rooms and then head on back to see about getting our colleague taken care of.
That sounds great. Would you like to buy any garlic?
Not
Oh,
tonight.
sure.
Thank you, though.
All
I mean, it
right.
might be good in dinner.
Well, I have other food
Okay.
if you're interested. I don't just farm garlic, but I am known as Greg the Garlic Farmer.
Well, Greg, we will see about. We will be traveling with you for a bit, so we may purchase, and we look forward to eating the culinary delights that will be on our travels.
Well, if you're giving me protection, I'll feed you on the way, because it's a couple of days to the next town.
Wonderful. That's perfect.
All right, well, I will see you adventurers later. Best of luck on your travels. And he walks with his Brahmin back to the center of the old trading area.
All right, and we'll head to find lodgings that we can book now for tonight.
Last thing that I want to bring up, because you guys asked about it earlier, and I pointed it out for you, there was a armor that was there that has ammunition. Somebody had asked about ammo.
Yeah, I had at the time, and then we got sidetracked with other stuff, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm going back, so that might be something that we finish up to next session.
All right.
Because
gonna want ammo.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll save the ammo check for them.
Okay. So you guys start heading up that main road, and as you're passing the main road, you can see that here at this town, there's a lot of these kind of older temples that have still stood the test of time. But the majority of the space in the northern section has now been kind of converted over to farming. There's a lot of people that are actively doing farming. They're taking care of all the stuff. Nobody really looks to be all that injured or all that unhappy. They simply seem to be going through their daily work. You can see a couple of structures that look like smaller houses still standing, unlike what was described in the southern part of the town, where they had to burn down several of those structures due to the attacks. But you make your way up this road, and you're able to get over to the railroad tracks that are there. It looks as if it is an old railway station. And they have converted it to what looks to be an inn, and it says Shui Li, and then underneath it, in what used to be old neon lines and stuff in Mandarin, it said train stop. The train has been broken, and you can see rest has been painted over it.
Cool. Then head on in.
Right. Inside, you can see that there are several other people that are also there. Several of them seem to be literally just drinking. Several of them look to be eating early lunch or lunchtime, because it's about noon now. And there does seem to be an owner that is in the back behind what looks to be a former ticket counter.
Hello. We are looking to... Do you have any rooms available?
Yeah, we've got space here. If you wanna, well, how long do you stay in? That's a bigger question.
Just the night.
Just the night?
Yeah, we'll be heading out with one of the traders in the morning to make sure they safely get to their next location.
All right. Yeah, we got space here. You can choose where you'd like to go, and just report to Tom on your way out. Let him know that you guys got a room.
Okay, is there any fee or anything, or?
No.
Oh. Okay, well, wonderful. Then we will be back a little bit later. We're going to go get our compatriot taken care of, and then we'll be back for rest. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we don't really do a charge here. We're more of a commune than anything, and so, I mean, if you're able to contribute anything, then that's always accepted. But we don't really do that charge bullshit. We're not
Speaking
we're not
of
like
charge, are you in charge here at the commune?
No, we do have an executive officer. He should be over by the main trading area. We have these weekly sessions to deal with internal matters, but we also have bi-weekly sessions to deal with external matters. But he's the one in charge right now. I haven't been in charge in probably about a couple of months.
Hey,
Thank
Xiao?
you. I love this place.
Xiao, given that we're probably going to be occupied for a little while with seeing what we can do for Camacho's legs and any ammunition we may need to get, I'll be negotiating that, and Minsky will probably be helping with the assembly. Would you want to contribute some time here and help them with their farming? Would that be something that's commendable? Like if Xiao here was willing to go help out in your fields a little bit to see what could be pulled up and added to the communal stock?
I mean, we'll always take some extra hands. Again, it's a commune. You contribute what you can, and you take only what you need. You guys need a place to rest, but if you have anything that you can contribute, we'll always take it.
Do you want to contribute that a little bit?
Well, but I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, commies are bad, but this is a commune.
Communist
That's not
and
a communist.
correct.
So, is that supposed to be good or bad?
Communists
Displaces-
require a central structure. We don't really have a central structure. That's why we're anarcho-syndicalist.
So yes, there is a
Right.
difference.
This is the bi-weekly board meeting.
Yes.
A commune is a
It's like the
collective.
difference between a leader and an executive officer.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So a commune is a collection of like-minded individuals. Communism is one power dictating what's fair for all.
Yeah, it'd be kind of
Minsky's
like
in the
if you think about it, think of it like a central government, like like one group of people, and they don't really represent the majority, and they make choices about the majority population. So, like, let's say one thing was legal one day, and then the board is like, no, we don't want that to be legal anymore, and so a couple of assholes decide to change everything for everybody and ruin everybody's lives. That's like communism. But,
Yeah, we don't like that.
no, that'd be ridiculous. I don't know who would be okay living under that kind of a system, where just a small group of like 7 people can change the rules for millions. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, no. Especially taking...
Minsky's in the corner just driving himself into a wall over and over again.
Now, at your commune, you guys like freedom, right?
It's
Yes.
all about freedom here.
All right. Because, I mean, I don't want other people just deciding that we don't get freedom.
No, that would be ridiculous. We don't allow that kind of stuff here. That's why we have the weekly and the bi-weekly meetings, and we have a circulated executive leader that executes our laws and agreements. Just like your
That's
Minsky
kinda
over there
like-
seems to understand very well in depth. I'm very surprised. He might be a great contribution as long as he stays away from Finn. She might take him apart.
So would you be willing to go ahead and help out in the field, Xiao?
Sure, I can help the commune that's not communist.
Okay, perfect. All right. And then the rest of us will head back to town and scene until we have Camacho to maybe make some legs.
Yeah, we'll
Definitely want to give them a leg up on the situation.
just for that, there are no prosthetics in town. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take our stop here and finish off our session. That way, when Camacho gets back, we can be a little bit more involved. Thank you for dealing with all of the jokes and the puns. And at the very very end there, I do have to say it, but just fuck the Supreme Court. So. Folks, I hope all of you have enjoyed your little break from reality here with our anarcho-syndicalist commune that has a central executive officer that's elected at bi-weekly sessions. I hope all of you have enjoyed the silly little puns and Greg the Garlic Farmer. We're going to do our outros. So, Violent Neon, go ahead.
Hey, I am Violent Neon. You can find me here every Friday as Murphy, and every other time you can find me on Cybernation Uncensored's Discord as Violent Neon. And 100% fuck the Supreme Court. Fuck them right in their buttholes.
Well, at least they won't get pregnant then. Stink Bomb, go for it.
Alright, I'm Tracy, your Steampunk 007. It has been a nice break from our bleak current time to go into an apocalyptic future. And so I hope you join us next week, for another break from the bleak present and enter our apocalyptic future.
John, go for it.
I'm John. Had a great time this evening playing Minsky, the nurse antibot that keeps bashing his head into the wall. Meanwhile, IRL, I am John, who keeps bashing his head into the wall. You can find me over on the Discord as Johnny Drop. You can find me in the Twitch chat as Other Sandman3096, and you can go check out my SoundCloud if you'd like over at Arxin. That's ARXIN.
Any new music yet?
So thanks, folks. Have a great night.
Damn it. I've been your overseer today, Capricious Nature, making not so subtle hints and comments, and then making a very awkward, very, very abrupt comment at the very end. I hope all of you have enjoyed our distraction today. For every single one of the folks over in our audience, I pray very desperately for your well-being and safety. I have left the United States, and I do not ever plan on living in the United States again because of shit like this. So I hope all of you stay safe, and I hope all of you are going to enjoy your weekend. You can find our supplements over on Cybernation Uncensored, so you can take a break from the bleak reality that is our reality and jump into our post-apocalyptic future. You can take a look at the generators I have there that have helped us with every single one of our little settlement folks and our trading, as well as our bartering, except for Greg the garlic farmer, who is a wonderful NPC man. You can find my link tree over there, as well as the other Twitch channel that I'm with. I don't know if we play tomorrow or next week. 2D20 Fallout Pacific Northwest. Big shout out goes to Rob, our wonderful leader here at Cybernation Uncensored. As you can see, I've got it superimposed on my wall behind me. And a big shout out to Modifius as well Modifius for creating the system, and to Sirenscape for these wonderful, wonderful sounds that we've been listening to. I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend. See all of you folks later. Bye.
Cybernation Uncensored.